This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. ProLine is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
From the middle school all the way up to the high school, through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path. And mine as well.
Hey, and me too.
It is home.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
From the middle school all the way up to the high school, through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
Getting set for game 2 of our doubleheader. Grinnell Tigers and the Hawks of West Delaware. First time I can remember these teams meeting up in boys basketball. Now, I can remember Grinnell and West Delaware playing each other in district football back in 06, 07, somewhere in there. They had a young man named B.J. Hermson, who was as good a high school athlete as there was. Outstanding baseball player. In fact, he went as far as AA with the Minnesota Twins organization. He's now the head baseball coach at Waverly Shell Rock, I might say. So, being I follow the Twins, I was kind of hoping BJ would last another level or two. But, getting to AA is not doing all that bad. So, but no, the Tigers, I don't think Eli Dunn may have been a sophomore. Or that was before Eli Dunn was quarterbacking, I guess, before then. But still, Tigers won that game. It was probably one of the best high school football games I've seen played here at TT Cranny Field. So that's one of the few times Grinnell and West Delaware have met as far as high school sports goes. But West Delaware wrestling is creme de la creme in the high school ranks in Iowa in Class 2A. They're always going after team titles. I think last year they were second to Osage, but they're always battling for state championships and wrestle kind of what I call an all-comer schedule. They'll wrestle anybody who wants to come on their schedule as far as high school wrestling. Boys basketball, they're off to an 0-2 start. Drake Skirring is their head coach. I asked him if he had any connections down by Pella, because the Skirring name is pretty popular down there. His dad is from Prairie City. His mom is a former Tracy Green from Grinnell. So thought I'd throw it out there. West Delaware boys looking for their first win of the year, falling 77-38 to Maquoketa in the opener, and then losing last night, 56-30 decision to Western Dubuque. Both those games were played at West Delaware. This is their first game on the road. Tiger boys had a 2-game win streak come to an end last night.
Tough road, John. I mean, they played absolutely great, but just too much of that terrific sophomore point guard for the Indians, Roach.
Max Roach.
Yep, just couldn't contain him, and just you step back away from him, he'll step back, hit a three, you get up on him, he drives past you. Then to top that off, not only can he finish, but he also has his head up, he can find the open player, had a lot of good assists, and just Oscars really took it to Grinnell last night, and just one of those things. Again, quick turnaround, you flush it. You got a game tonight against the Hawk team. You said they're also, they're struggling 0-2. They lost to Western Dubuque last night. And, again, Coach Sharp isn't going to do anything different. And so we're getting ready to start the game here. And looking for a good contest tonight between the Hawks and the Tigers.
All right, West Delaware. Looking at their roster. They have three more seniors than the girls do on their roster. 3 seniors, but a lot of juniors and sophomores that have the roster for Coach Drake Skirring. So they'll start with number 4, a junior, Seth Jackson. Number 11, a senior, Conrad Smith. Number 12 is a junior, Keegan Jackson. Griffin Lott is a junior. He had a little injury last night, as my understanding, or is injured in the Western Dubuque game, but is in uniform and will start tonight. Boston McCauley, a senior, will be the third starter, number 30, for the team in black, and that's the West Delaware boys. For the Grinnell Tiger boys of Coach Brandon Sharp, assistant coaches Scott Sharp, Mike Baker, Jason Kester. Starter will be Ryan McElrath, a junior, averaging 20 points a game, had 26 last night in the game against Oskaloosa. Carson Penich at a forward, about 6'3", averaging 7 points a game. Jack Hoops will get the start as well. And Jack is a junior. So a little change in the starting lineup for the Tigers tonight. 34, Ethan Walker will start. Senior averaging a couple of points a game. And number 13, Trenton Scheck, a sophomore, will start tonight. Tigers will be without Derek Doty and also Cole Blackford for tonight's game. But they will be ready. They will be in action, and they're just out for this game only. So we'll see how that plays into things tonight. We'll see how the Tiger bench reacts. You'll have to probably look at Kane Pavey among those, Andrew Peterson possibly to come in off the bench for Coach Sharp and company.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're Coach Sharp, it's a cliche in sports, but it's next person up. Those players aren't available. You can't call off the game. You still got to play, so you just tell them, all right, get ready to go. You're going to get your shots tonight. And I look for the Tigers to come out and rebound. They're a pretty mentally solid team. A very frustrating loss last night. Not the outcome they thought that they would get, nor that they expected. But again, short turnaround, you flush it. I look for a great effort tonight against a West Delaware team that's still trying to find its way. As you said, started out 0-2.
All right. Grinnell and West Delaware boys basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network with Chris Juni. I'm John Martinson, Dan Walker, and Lori Walker across the way. Dan, our Director of Operations, Lori on the camera, and helping bring it home to you wherever you're at, viewing on God's green earth. Grinnell, West Delaware, the WAMAC Conference boys basketball opener for both teams.
And our first quarter brought to us by Brett Nichols, State Farm Insurance.
Carson Penich for Grinnell, and Tigers get the tap. More of a defensive tap, I would say. Front court, Trenton Scheck. First varsity start. Low post, turning. Penich, not there. Rebound fought for, and a tied ball between Walker and the West Delaware player, number 12. That's Keegan Jackson, and West Delaware with the basketball, getting the alternating arrow.
West Delaware came out man-to-man that possession. Tigers, of course, predominantly man-to-man under Coach Sharp.
With the basketball is Keegan Jackson. We have a foul called on the play, all right?
I think it's on Hoops for calling for an arm bar. Again, you can't, on Hoops. You can't put an open hand. You can't put an arm on him, even if you don't impede him or don't push. That is a rule. And again, as we talked, they called that pretty tight the first game, and now they're going to call it tight this one. So this crew calls things tight. Players and coaches have to adjust.
So the first foul of this ball game on Jack Hoops. Front court with it, West Delaware. And you've got, with the ball in hand, Conrad Smith. Seth Jackson. Left-hand side, Keegan Jackson. Back to the near side to Seth Jackson. Seth from 15 feet away. Now a three on the way by Keegan, and that one is good.
Wow, Ethan Walker, I'm sure the scouting report said let him shoot that, and so Ethan did. Got a hand up, but still he knocked it in with a hand in his face. And we got a foul now called on Seth Jackson for a hand check. Again, hate to sound like a broken record, John, but they'll have to adjust, or they'll be sitting on the bench with 4 or 5 fouls. They're calling it tight, so you have to adjust as a defender.
Each team will foul in this first quarter. Ball in the hands of Jack Hoops between the rings. Penich at the free throw line. Ethan Walker going up strong. Goes in to score, and we have a 1-point game.
Good to see the big fella get that one. Last night he had several of those point-blank shots that didn't fall, but that time he took his time, gathered himself, made a nice pivot, and got the basket to drop. Good sign for the Tigers early on.
Keegan Jackson going baseline. Back out farther. Three-pointer up, rims out, not good. And should be a foul on West Delaware.
Yep, the player had his hand on Ryan McElrath's shoulder. Thought he'd be sneaky, but it was caught by the outside official.
Levi Wilson Breeze coming in, number 1. Wilson Breeze is a junior. So front court, Ryan McElrath. Tied for game high honors at 26 last night. Hoops near side to Walker. We played nearly 2 minutes of the first quarter. West Delaware by 1. Tigers looking to take the lead on the layup, and there the Tigers have the lead. Ryan McElrath for a basket.
Again, McElrath, West Delaware, slow on the rotation. Had the lane, just took it down the lane and laid it up and in.
To the near side, three-pointer is on the way. This one short by Levi Wilson Breeze. Tigers a rebound. Tigers a 1-point lead in the ball. Hoops going to take it from one end to the other. Pillar to post, and the shot short. Rebound, Ethan Walker for 2.
Big man 2 for 2. Again, great sign for the Tigers, John. He's being aggressive coming out after, which is what you want to see a player do after a tough night shooting last night for Ethan.
Tell you what, West Delaware's got some athletes. They made the state quarterfinals in 3A football this past year. Three-pointer good, just as I speak. That's Griffin Lott. And 3 will get you a lot. Right there, 6'6". Yeah, the WAMAC had Solon, Williamsburg, West Delaware. And I got to think of the 4th team. But, yeah, 4 teams from the WAMAC that made the 3A state quarterfinals in football. Think of it in a second here. Low post hoops. Williamsburg, yes, the state champions of 3A. Of course, I couldn't
forgot the state champ.
Yeah,
huh?
right.
Walker up inside, shot no good. Again, a good look. That one didn't go. Rebound West Delaware.
Quickly front court, Keegan Jackson. Wilson Breeze, and shot is off the near side. Keegan Jackson, the offensive rebound, a reach in on, it looked like Trenton Check. So they whistled for the infraction. And then on Check, his first foul.
Kane Pavey checking in. John, and you called that. Players stepping up. Here, Kane Pavey gets his chance. Got some time over the course of the first few games, but enters in the first quarter tonight. Again, the Tigers without a couple of regular starters, so other guys have to step up.
Three-pointer at the top of the circle is good. Griffin Lott, his second 3 in about the last 30 seconds.
Tigers will definitely have to identify number 22 in the black jersey. He has proved he can make the 3.
Yep, a 6-0 run for the Hawks. They lead at 9-6. And Jack Hoops is fouled, and I believe that's Griffin Lott. Yes, on the personal.
Yeah, Lott didn't even try to go around the screen, just tried to go through it. And he knocked Jack Hoops down. Easy call for the official.
Nice pass from Hoops to Penich and in for the basket. Nice little weak side pass that time.
Yep. Penich faked the screen, then he cut to the basket. Hoops lobbed it up, and the big guy went up and grabbed it, laid it up and in for an easy 2.
And West Delaware counterattacks. With the ball in hand, Paul Beswick, a first year. Twisting, turning, in the paint, shot is up, not there. And Penich the rebound, skies to get it. Nicely done. 15, front court, dribble drive. Hoops going to take it himself or make it. Yes, Jack Hoops for his first varsity basket of the season.
Nice acceleration by Jack. He was looking the floor over, saw nobody stepped up, so he kicked it in gear and drove hard to the basket, got the layup.
Dribble drive and a pull-up jumper for 2 is not there. Carson Penich again the rebound. Ryan McElrath leads the charge. And ball got away from him. Ball tied up. We've got a foul or we got a tied ball? We got a tied ball. So it looks like Ethan Walker will check in. Another new face for Grinnell. This is Kellen Harder coming in. First time we've seen number 12, Kellen Harder, in a ball game this year. Is timeout? All right. Nope, no timeout. I thought.
Well, the officials are talking about something here.
So Kellen with his first varsity time for the Tigers. Good to see.
Well, they were going to take it on the side, and they talked about it. We're going to take it on the baseline. Now they're taking it back out on the side. So just throw the ball in.
Yep. All right.
So we can get going.
Ryan McElrath. Yep. Well, the Tigers leading 10-9. Up to Jack Hoops. During the, we come under 3.5 minutes in this first quarter. This is McElrath. Dribble drive, lay it up, bank it off. Rebound in the hands of Hoops, who goes up, can't get it to go. And the rebound by West Delaware. Quickly, that's in the front court. Also in the ball game, Keegan Carnicle, a junior. West Delaware's taking about 3 off the. They played 8 players already.
Hoops with a good recovery that time, was knocked down, sprinted back, and got up to the dribbler, knocked the ball out of bounds. Gives his team a chance to set defensively.
Pass to the near side. This is Clark Morris. Morris, farther out. Dribble, and we had a foul on Ethan Walker on the reach in.
I think they're going to call it a bump of the body here.
Body.
That's a tough call, and I've seen that happen before. I'm not saying it wasn't the right call, but the offensive player is trying to dribble in, and he's initiating at the contact as much as the defensive player is, but almost always, more so than not, you'll see the defensive player get called for that one.
Pass to the top of the circle, and on the dribble drive, Paul Beswick. 10-9 Grinnell, as you see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Up top, three-pointer for the lead. Not there. Rebound, and that's
Harder.
Yeah, Callan Harder, but ran out of real estate. And it'll be a play-in for West Delaware. And they sub in back in 22 Griffin Lott to the lineup.
Nice effort by Harder that time. Sky had a good box. Sky to go get him, but just lost it on the way down, and then trying to retrieve it, stepped on the line, and West Delaware maintains possession.
So between the circles, you've got Keegan Carnicle. There's a three. It's short on the rim. Rebound, Jack Hoops. Tigers doing a pretty good job on the defensive boards. Bring it front court. And this is McElrath for the layup. Good, score it, he's fouled. And a chance for a conventional three-point play. McElrath's second basket for 4 for Ryan.
And he'll step to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line to complete that conventional three-point play. Good recognition by him, Johnny. Brought the ball down. Hoops passed it to him on the wing. Again, he saw the lane. He just took it to the left hand, was all the way open. Nobody rotated up for West Delaware, and so he went to the basket and finished it and got the foul and makes the free throw. And again, the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
58% coming in. They'll raise that percentage just a tad. 12, make it 13-9 on the three-point play. West, biggest lead for either team so far. Long two-pointer is up, and it rims out. Rebound, and Carson Penich is fouled by Keegan Carnicle. And that's his second foul. And that will send Carson Penich to the line. That's 5 fouls on the Hawks. So that's 2 shots coming, and at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line will be Carson Penich.
And, of course, Keegan Carnicle, the leading rebounder for this Hawk team. Comes in averaging 5 rebounds a game. Conrad Smith right behind him at 4 rebounds a game. 2 players averaging 10 points each, Seth Jackson and Levi Wilson-Breeze. And Carson Penich, again, to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line for 2 shots.
75%. Oh, missed the first one.
And in case you're wondering why, if you've just joined us, so this is your first basketball game, in case you're wondering, well, why isn't that a 1-on-1? The boys and girls unions did away with that rule. Now the team fouls when it gets to 5 in the quarter. The next common foul is just 2 shots. No more 1-on-1. And the fouls reset at the end of each quarter.
Tigers,
there you go.
Not shooting yeah, there you go. 62% as a team at the free throw line, which is a little better than earlier on. The second one is good by Penich. And the lead grows to 14-9 for Grinnell. Hawks in the counterattack, bring it to the front court. This is Conrad Smith. Pass underneath. And a three-pointer from the left side, not there. And rebounded by Jack Hoops. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter Hoops. Penich, Carson, back farther out. With the ball in hand for Grinnell is Ryan McElrath. Ryan twisting, turning, in traffic. Gets free, puts up a shot. Does it count? It counts! Oh my! Maybe a little continuation, but we'll count it. And their number 11, Conrad Smith, commits the foul. So Ryan has 7 and a chance for, again, a conventional three-point play at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Nice patience by Ryan that time. Johnny drove down, was double-teamed, and then as he's pivoting, a third player came down, so he went to kind of fake the pass out. That cleared out the players, and he makes the free throw. But then he put the shot up, took the hit, and got it to bank off the glass for that three-point play.
17-9. Dribble drive, free throw line, near side. Back out farther. We've got Seth Jackson. Jackson, farther out, Griffin Lott. Seth Jackson, that's an offensive foul. Oh, yeah. He lowered the shoulder, and that was it. Offensive foul and a turnover. That's the first turnover on either team so far. That's offensive foul.
Ryan McElrath took that charge.
Yes, he did.
You can see that coming, a little frustration there, and he bumped him once on the first time, then the second time really lowered the shoulders, you said, and picked up that offensive foul.
Third foul on Seth Jackson, so he needs a check. Or he checks out. So he will probably need to see the floor in the second half unless it gets a little out of hand. And Jack Hoops is fouled from behind. My goodness.
Levi Wilson-Breeze,
Number 1, that was Levi Wilson-Breeze. His first foul. So 2 shots coming for Jack Hoops at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line, where they always take time for you. Jack Hoops looking for his first made free throw, his first attempts of the year. For number 10, has a basket. 17-9 is where we stand. Tigers have scored 9 in a row. And make it 9 in a row. His first shot not good. Second shot coming. Ethan Walker back in for Grinnell. 34-23 for West Delaware is Keegan Carnicle. Checks back in for the guys in black. Second shot coming for Hoops. And that's off the back of the rim. West Delaware works it to the front court. And taking it one-on-one and bumping there, Kane Pavey commits a personal.
Again, John, I mean, I know I sound like a broken record repeating myself as Kellen Harder checks back in for Grinnell. Going to replace Jack Hoops. But you just cannot do the bumps and the little arm bars and nudges, which you think you get away with in other games. This game you're not going to. They've proven they're going to call that. So, again, you have to adjust. You're going to be on the bench with foul trouble.
Fourth foul on the Tigers. 4 different Tigers with a foul, and there's a missed shot and a rebound. Ryan McElrath going to take it. Lost the handle. Did a West Delaware player knock it out? Apparently they did.
Actually, Ryan, he tipped the pass and then bounced off the West Delaware player's head.
Yes.
So it will be Tiger ball as Carson Penich checks back in for Grinnell.
And that's why the ball stays with Grinnell. And Penich in for Kane Pavey. And the pass in for Ryan McElrath. Tigers have scored the last 9 points. As we are under a minute, 45 seconds left to play, and a travel call. Tigers' first turnover of this game.
Right idea that time by Sheck. He saw that he had the ball fake. The defender was closing out. He gave a ball fake and went to drive past him to maybe create something, but a little too quick with the start and got called for the travel.
Front court, the basketball in the hands of Levi Wilson, or make it number 11. That's Keegan Emerson, or Conrad Smith. We'll get the right player. He goes up, he scores, and draws the foul. Win underneath. Smith's first basket. And the foul on 15 is on
Penich.
That's his first. So 5 different Tigers have a foul apiece. And it's a 9-0 run by Grinnell, 17-11 Tigers.
And if there was any doubt about how tight they're calling this game, as the free throw is no good, rebound by Penich. There have been 13 fouls called in this first quarter alone by this crew. And again, it is what it is. Inside.
Ethan Walker back out to Trenton Sheck. Nice little left-handed hook is good. Nice touch by the big guy, Ethan Walker. 6 points for him.
I can see a nice adjustment Ethan has made last night when he was shooting that hook shot. He was falling away. This time he jumped up and went up, straight up, and in rhythm to the basket and got that shot to drop.
And the Tigers at the ball back with 3 seconds. 2 seconds knocked out of bounds with just over 1 second left. And West Delaware will play it in from the near side. And now a timeout taken. We'll do it right, and we'll take one right with them. 19-11 Tigers on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
After the timeout, both teams back on the floor. Conrad Smith on the play-in. Tigers by 8.
Some type of lob pass here, John. Only 1.3 seconds left.
And the three-pointer off the back of the iron ends the first quarter. Tigers end the quarter on an 11-2 run and lead at 19-11. Second quarter action coming up next on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Live.
Tigers 19-11 the lead, scoring-wise for West Delaware. Griffin Lott, 2 threes and 6 for the Tigers. 8 for Ryan McElrath, 6 for Ethan Walker, 3 for Carson Penich. A basket for Jack Hoops. Tigers 3 of 6 from the free throw line.
And our second quarter brought to us by Brett Nichols, State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Brett Nickel is there. Front court, West Delaware. Again, Tigers hanging out. We got a foul off the ball. Offensive foul. Must have been an illegal screen. What did you see anything, Chris?
Well, one of the players was trying to cut through the lane, I think, and doing so was either like threw a little elbow or tried to like push his way through between two players and picked up that offensive foul.
Foul is on Clark Morris. So Morris committing the foul, his second turnover on West Delaware, and Tigers in the front court. Second offensive foul they've committed in this game. A turnaround jumper by Carson Penich is good.
Well, that's a mismatch inside. Boston McCauley at 5'10 against 6'6 Carson Penich, and the Tigers saw that, got it right to him. The big man delivered and put it in the hole.
5 for Carson. Tigers lead at 21-11. And a three-pointer left corner, not there. Taken back by Conrad Smith, tied up by Ethan Walker. And the possession should and does go back to Grinnell, so that's a turnover on West Delaware.
Both Jack Hoops and Brandon Sharp kind of looked at that official like, what does he have to do? Jack had the rebound and then basically had it stripped away from behind. And could have been called a foul, but nothing called. But Ethan Walker steps in and says, I got this. The Tigers get the ball.
And on 13-2 run are the Tigers. Bounce pass inside. Carson Penich goes up in traffic, and on the way up, he's fouled. Is it in the act of shooting? He was on the way up, Mr. Referee. That should be.
Well, they're pointing to the baseline. I think the Tigers are going to play it in. So.
All right, number 30 committing the foul. That's Boston McCauley. And that's his first foul, team's second. Hoops inside to Walker. Ethan, the big guys, and we've got a foul inside. Well, they really are calling it tight tonight, Chris.
Well,
absolutely.
13 fouls in the first quarter alone. We're already about a minute into this one. We got 3 fouls in this quarter already. So we're at 16 fouls in about 9 minutes of basketball. Again, if you're not going to adjust, the referee's going to be like, well, we'll be here all night then because we're going to call a lot of fouls.
First foul on Keegan Jackson, third on the team. A blocking foul this time in West Delaware. Man, oh, man, we haven't played just over a minute here.
And Drake Scurrying is going to get a timeout, I do believe. Yes, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we'll take one with them. 21-11 Tigers on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Tigers in the midst of a 13-2 run. And West Delaware having played minute 3 in this second quarter already with 4 fouls. And I think Mr. Referee is talking to some of the players here. But at the free throw line, Medicap Pharmacy free throw line, this will be Trenton Scheck.
Well, I mean, John, it's frustrating as a player, and I know I keep saying you have to adjust, but some of these fouls are really pretty touchy and close. But again, you have to adjust. I'm sure the players are getting frustrated, especially West Delaware, as they have 14 fouls to Grinnell's none. And maybe there's a couple word sets, or the official just gets them together, reminds the fellows that, hey, you just need to play ball, not say anything, and hopefully move on as he makes 1 out of 2.
22-11, the Tigers on a 14-2 run. To the near side. Lost by Keegan Jackson, but he recovers between the rings. Free throw line, dribble drive. Here's a layup and a foul. This one will go on Ryan McElrath. Avoiding the easy layup. And that's first on.
No, they called that on Ethan Walker with a body.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Ethan tried to rotate over to get in the way and was just a half step late. So free throws coming for West Delaware.
And this is Griffin Lott, who has 2 threes. His first free throw attempt is not there. West Delaware looking for their first made free throw of this game. As a team coming in, they shoot just 38% from the line. Second free throw, that one rattles the rim and good. 22-12.
Now some full court pressure by the Hawks.
2-2, looks like a 1-2-2 zone full court. And as the Tigers bring the ball up court, Hawks retreat to the half court quickly. Ryan McElrath past the Black Sea, goes in to score.
McElrath very good at penetrating down the lane, going through the contact and then going up strong to the basket for the easy lay-in.
24-12. It's a 16-3 run now for Grinnell. Dribble drive, Griffin Lott. Griffin underneath, had it, no, we got a blocking foul.
That might be on Ethan Walker.
Might be. No, it's on Ryan McElrath. Now that's his first. So 6 different Tigers have at least 1 foul. Ethan Walker, the only Tiger with 2. So that would be 2 team fouls on Grinnell. Played in now to Clark Morris. Back out farther. And a dribble drive in, Conrad Smith. And double dribble.
I thought that looked kind of funky. The one right in front of him didn't call it, but the guy away, he spun there, and I saw the extra hand drop, and I said, that looked like a double dribble to me. But as I said, I'm blind on one eye, can't see out the other, but it sure looked funky to me.
4th turnover on the Hawks. Ethan Walker up top. Walker takes a couple dribbles. Hoops inside the Walker, goes in to score.
Just a little nice action there, John. 2-man game between Hoops and Walker. Ethan sets the screen, dives to the basket, and gets the mismatch against a much smaller player. Easy delivery for Hoops, easy finish by Walker.
He's got 8 points. That's one of his career highs, I'd say. Here's a drive, a layup by Lott, not there. And a rebound for Trenton Shack. Nice, outlet pass intended for Ryan McElrath. Only the second Tiger turnover as Kane Pavey comes back in. Trenton may got a little bit ahead of himself that time, but had the right idea. Back in the lineup, Levi Wilson Breeze and Paul Beswick for the Hawks. 5:21 left to go, second quarter, as you see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard.
Also want to take this moment to remind viewers watching tonight to look at those business card sponsors in the upper right-hand corner of our screen. They also are part of this broadcast, helping us bring this broadcast to you.
Wherever you're at on God's green earth, there's a rebound by Penich, front court to Jack Hoops. Jack keeping his feet. There's a drive, back out farther. Trenton Shack hit a 13, no. And Tigers try to save it, and I don't think they did. They did not.
Trenton Shack did save it, but unfortunately he saved it off of Ryan McElrath, so it goes to the Tigers, and Coach Sharp is going to get timeout, a full one.
And we'll take one with them. Tigers 26, West Delaware 12, boys high school basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
26-12 Tigers.
I just want to take a moment, John, and I said in the girls' game I should have a quarter jar up here for every time I say Western versus West. And if I did, I'd be up to about $10 right now. So I'm getting close to being able to go out to eat.
Yeah,
take my wife out for a meal here.
And the turnover on West Delaware.
In all sincerity, my apologies to Tiger fans and any West Delaware fans watching on any of our platforms, our website, tstigerslsn.com, or on YouTube.
Grinnell in the front court. Here's a dribble drive. Off with it now to Kane Pavey. Back in the lineup. McElrath stops, shoots, banks it off. And the rebound, West Delaware. This is Wilson Breeze. Levi Wilson Breeze. Back out farther. Keegan Carnicle. Beswick to the near side. And back up top again. McCauley with the basketball. Boston McCauley. Levi Wilson Breeze, 10 on the shot clock. Up top to McCauley.
5 to shoot.
Yep, near side. Tigers playing pretty good defense. Now three-pointer block. Jack Hoops, and they put up a prayer. It's not answered, and it's a shot clock violation on West Delaware. Good Tiger defense. That's what happens. They got a little, maybe just weren't paying attention to the clock at the same time, but Jack Hoops gets a block shot out of it.
Good to see the Tigers, John, so far rebounding pretty well from that very tough loss. Frustrating loss. I know they didn't play well.
Yeah.
And tip your hat to Oskaloosa. They played a great game, but Tigers didn't play their best, and they come out here with a lot of pride. They're playing pretty good ball so far.
And Ryan McElrath draws a foul. It was a foul before the shot, apparently.
Yeah, he waved it off.
Yeah. And this will go on, if that's 20. That's all Paul Beswick. First personal. Well, they'll have 2 shots coming at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Already 5 fouls on West Delaware.
Well, you saw what I did. He went like that, waved his arms, no shot, and pointed to the baseline, and then must have changed his mind. But anyway, Ethan Walker set to check in. Also,
Chris
Kellen
is
Harder.
5 fouls on West Delaware.
That's the other reason why. I was just waiting to see if you caught that. You did. Good job. You passed.
Thank you.
I did not,
I'm
unfortunately. Another quarter goes into my jar, I guess.
Well, you know. So the Tigers have 24, Kane Pavey. 12 is Kellen Harder. 34, Ethan Walker. 10, Jack Hoops. And at the line, number 11, Ryan McElrath makes the second free throw. So Ryan with a total of 11. 27-12. Man, we were stuck on 26-12 for quite a while. Tigers still got a pretty good run going here, too. So about a 21-3 run. And a blocking foul on Kane Pavey. Why the player hit the deck. So Kane Pavey, his second foul. Team's third. So a play-in for the Hawks.
Tough call against Kane. They're pretty good defense, and I think the player just fell down, but Fisher didn't see it that way. So West Delaware plays it in.
Griffin Lott, his third 3 of the game. He's keeping him in the ball game by essentially. He's got 10 of their 15 points.
I was just gonna say that, John. It's a great point. I mean, for as good as Grinnell's played and got the lead up, West Delaware hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Still within striking distance. A lot of basketball left.
Counter attack. It is Harder, Walker driving, Pavey blocked. Rebound McElrath, knocked away. Ryan gets it back. Ryan with 8-7 on the shot clock. 6. Double teamed is McElrath, but his pass knocked away. Tigers got to get a shot off here, but it's not going to draw rim, and that'll. Nope. West Delaware will just continue.
No, they do that. The horn has to go off, but they just continue play.
So front court with the basketball. Paul Beswick. 3-pointer on the way. Not there. And Ryan McElrath, another rebound. Tigers by a dozen. McElrath, pillar to post, coast to coast. Oh, my goodness sakes. What a move. Put up, well, it wasn't the prettiest shot, but it went in. Coach Skirring wanting a travel call. Probably could have been the case, but he has 13.
Shot taken, no good. Rebound taken by Kane Pavey. Yeah, Ryan just lost control of the ball and somehow managed to spin, gather it up, and get it up off the glass for the basket.
Would you say it's that kind of night tonight for Grinnell, at least so far? As Chris mentioned, yes, a lot of ball to be played as we come under 2 minutes, this being the second quarter. Dribble drive, Harder. Jack Hoops for 3. Rebounded by West Delaware after the miss. Keegan Jackson front court. Lott. Near side to Carnicle. Back to Lott. Three-pointer Griffin Lott has made three. Missed that one. To the side, that's Keegan Jackson. Now Griffin Lott. Back out farther, you've got Keegan Carnicle with a two-pointer. It's banked off, and West Delaware saves it into the Grinnell hands of Ryan McElrath. Coming up to 1 minute left to go in the second quarter. Tigers by 14. Hoops, Walker, trying for double figures, has it. He's got 10.
Again, John, no rotation by West Delaware on that play. Hoops broke the defense down. They stepped up to cut him off, but nobody rotated to cover Walker. Easy layup, easy pass, and good finish by the Tigers.
26-6 run. And we got a foul on Grinnell, I believe.
Yeah, Ethan Walker, he tried to get through the screen, number 22, Griffin Lott, and he didn't mean to. He kind of lost his balance, but it just goes to show you that when Ethan bumps into you, you go down. That was not a flop, and Ethan knew it, and right away he reached down to offer to help the player up and just had this look on his face like, yeah, that was my bad.
So fourth foul on Grinnell.
Well, it just was kind of funny because Ethan's face was like, yeah, I got you that time. That was me.
That's Ethan's third foul, so he's replaced by Carson Penich. Here's a drive and knocked away. West Delaware knocks it off a Tiger set of hands, and
Carson Penich getting that hand in the passing lane there and deflected that out of bounds.
Tigers by 16 as we come late, almost at halftime. Back out farther, you've got Levi Wilson-Breeze. Griffin Lott, again, a three-pointer. Again, not good. Missed his second straight three-point try. And West Delaware, good hustle. They save it. Knocked away, taken back. Keegan Jackson, good for two.
Ball was loose. It just happened to roll right to him. And the young man did a nice job, didn't rush the shot, gathered himself, went up strong, and banked it in.
Keegan Jackson with 5. Tigers will have the last shot here of the first half. Hoops.
5 to shoot.
Back inside, Ryan McElrath. Oh, we got an intentional foul? Well, both arms crossed means intentional, but I'm not sure how that occurred. Number 11? I guess it is on number 11. Conrad Smith's second. I don't know what
they are calling intentional foul. Oh, boy.
I don't know what cited an intentional.
Well, he must have grabbed him, John.
I guess.
Because by rule, if you grab somebody, and now coach is running and he's saying he grabbed his arm, coach. That's not, and you can't unintentionally grab somebody.
Now, if you're not going for the basketball, if you do something, foul them without going for the ball, that's what you're saying, Chris. That's intentional. First free throw is good. So the Tigers will get possession back after the 2 free throw attempts, is what that means.
At the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Where they always take time for you. 15 for Ryan.
McElrath makes them both. Now checking in for Grinnell, Jace Custer checking in.
Jace Kester, there you go. Jace Kester with his first varsity action this year.
See what the Tigers draw up here with 4 seconds left.
Playing for McElrath, and in out of Carson Penich, up strong, banked it in, and that'll be the quarter. Nice finish for the Tigers. Penich with a total of 7. Grinnell 35, and West Delaware 17. They scored only 6 points in that second quarter. 35-17 Grinnell at halftime. You're watching boys basketball. Grinnell Tiger action on the Grinnell Tiger Sports Live Sports Streaming Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
From the middle school all the way up to the high school, through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
So the Tigers ending that first half. Pretty impressive run, 27-8, and lead at 35-17. West Delaware coming in, averaging only 34 points a game, but they are halfway to that average, but yielding 67. And so they're not far from that. The Tigers coming in, scoring 47, yielding 48. Of course, that defensive number got bumped a little last night with Oski scoring 70, but the Tigers with 51 last night, which is the high water mark for the first three games.
Well, good to see, John, that they came back last night, or rather tonight, after a very frustrating game, but they had good energy from the start, both offensively and defensively, flying to the ball, getting through screens, running the offense, executing and attacking the basket. And I saw they made a big point to get the big fella, Ethan Walker, going early. And unlike last night where Ethan missed like 6 or 7 in a row, I talked to him afterwards, and he was just shaking his head. And he knows it was just one of those nights. Why do pro golfers slice the ball? I mean, you don't know. It just happened. But he got off to a good start, hit his first 3 shots, got on a bit of a roll, and took the Tiger team. They did as well, and just really took it to this West Delaware Tiger team. And now, if you're them and Coach Drake Skirring, same thing. What we said about the Tiger girls, the Grinnell Tiger girls. You're like, all right, we didn't play well. We got outplayed, so let's forget that first half. It's 0-0. Let's go out here and win this second half.
Griffin Lott had 10 of their 17 points and 3 threes. Actually, West Delaware had 4 threes as a team. For the Tigers, Ryan McElrath with 15, including 5 of 7 at the free throw line. 10 points for Ethan Walker on 5 baskets. Carson Penich with 7. A free throw for Trenton Scheck and a basket for Jack Hoops. Tigers had a 19-11 lead. They have led, well, except for West Delaware leading early 3-0. They scored the three-pointer right away. Tigers came back, took the lead, and haven't relinquished ever since.
Let's take a moment, John, before we start this third quarter to salute those sponsors for our Tiger Sports Live Stream broadcast. They include Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Proline, Latitude Signs, Mayflower Homes, Grinnell Boosters, and We Are Grinnell. Also our specialty sponsors, 3-point baskets by Polly Ice Pizza, free throws by Medicap Pharmacy, quarters, Brent Nickel State Farm Insurance, and Scoreboard, First Collision Center. And last but certainly not least, our business card sponsors you see in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. All of those fine folks supporting our broadcast, helping us make this possible. And as we say, third quarter about ready to go, which means it is brought to us by Brent Nickel State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Brent Nickel is there. You make sure you patronize those sponsors who Chris has mentioned and those you're seeing on the business card sponsors. Thank you very much.
Wouldn't be surprised to see if West Delaware coach Drake Skirring puts on maybe a little bit type of pressure or press against the Tigers, try to speed the game up and get them back in the game, get some turnovers. We'll see what happens.
So front court as West Delaware heads to the east basket, lob to the weak side. Good catch there made by the West Delaware player, Seth Jackson. And it's back up top. Dribble drive to the near side. And this is Griffin Lott. Look at had a nice layup, but banked it out. And the Tigers grab the rebound. They've done well keeping West Delaware from any second shot opportunities. So Tigers in the front court with a lead of 18. Dribble drive. It's Penich. McElrath passed a little behind him, but he recovers. 10 on the shot clock. Carson Penich. Tigers with the offense going now. Penich, dribble drive, twisting, turning, shooting. Missed it, got the offensive rebound. Putback not good. And West Delaware grabs the rebound.
Good effort, good execution. Just that time could not get it to fall. And Tigers, if they keep doing that, they'll be just fine.
To the free throw line.
Not keep missing the shot. I don't mean that.
Right.
I mean keep executing like you did to get the
Eventually
good
they'll get there, yes.
Yes.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, I got to make sure. Sometimes I don't know what I mean. So.
Well, that's right. Keegan Jackson floating, banks it home for 2.
Nice job by Jackson. Hung in the air, let Penich, the shot blocker, fly past him, and still was in control enough to bank it off the glass and in.
So 35-19. We have a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, it's on number 4, Seth Jackson.
That's his 4th. Team foul is the first, so Jackson out of there, back in.
Jackson looks at his coach, kind of puts his hands out in front like, I mean, what do you want me to do? But again, we've talked about it. They are calling it tight and close, and you have to adjust. There was 30 fouls called that first half.
So bounce pass in, or the pass in, I should say, to Penich, and he goes up to score. 9 for Carson Penich.
Coach Sharp has to be pleased with the Tigers' execution, offensively, defensively, and now as we just saw on the out-of-bounds play.
Levi Wilson Breeze missing the 3. Offensive rebound. Keegan Jackson. West Delaware with a fresh shot clock. Ball knocked away from Lott. Gathered it back. Pass behind Wilson Breeze. Back up top, Keegan Jackson. To Lott. 3. Lott made 3 threes in the first half. And now Wilson Breeze missed that one. Carson Penich goes up strong for the rebound.
One of the very few offensive rebounds that the Tigers have allowed West Delaware.
So McElrath in the front court. Now Kane Pavey starting the second half. Here's a drive. Shot is up. And Ryan McElrath will have free throws coming at the Medicare Pharmacy free throw line.
Keegan Jackson picked up that foul for
That's his second.
the Hawks.
Yep. So Ryan McElrath, double check his numbers at the free throw line. 2 of 3. Actually 4 of 5.
He's at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line and misses the first one. Kind of makes a face like, ooh.
Just get the second one.
Yep, you got to make the second one. Ethan Walker checking in now, replacing Kane Pavey.
Ethan with 3 fouls in the first half. Second shot coming. And Ryan. Oh, offensive rebound. Penich. McElrath banks it in. Well, that ends up to be a decent possession. 17 for Ryan.
Nice job by Carson Penich. He kept his head up, saw that McElrath was uncovered, and Ryan took it right to the basket, got the easy layup.
Just like that, Tigers up by 20. Top of the circle, Wilson Breeze for the Hawks on the counter attack. Lott farther out to Conrad Smith, and Conrad Smith traveled. West Delaware had 5 turnovers in the first half, now has 6 for the game. Grinnell with just two turnovers in the first half. That's why you're up by a bunch right now.
Well, so far, John, the Tigers have answered the question, how would they do that? Now we got a technical foul called on the coach for West Delaware, Drake Skirring. He's like, what did I do? The hands out in front. I didn't hear anything or even see anything.
I didn't either.
But he must have said something because the official was very emphatic and very quick.
Oh, yeah, he didn't waste any time.
He turned and lit him up, as they say.
You hear the whistle sound that
Coach Skirring looked at Coach Sharp like, did you see what I did? And Brandon kind of shrugged, said, I didn't, but must have done something. So
we were kind of looking that way because the traveling call was kind of in our line of sight, but I really didn't.
So Ryan McElrath will step to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line for, I believe, a bench technical is 2 shots.
First free throw not good. Second shot coming.
And the Tigers will get the ball at half court.
Right.
And now with that technical, Coach Drake Skirring has a seatbelt rule put in place, which means he has to stay seated as McElrath misses the second one. he has to stay seated unless he's applauding a good play by his team or standing up to call a timeout.
Okay, I was not.
I believe.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say he's seated. He's not going anywhere. The seatbelt rule.
You hadn't heard of that one?
I have not. No, I learned something tonight. Yeah, this
every so often I say something that makes sense, John.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, and he's his coaches are.
I know people out watching they're going online and searching. All right, what's the seatbelt rule? They're going to look it up and they're going to fact check me, and then they'll send our comments to TigersLSN.com and say that bald guy does not know what he's talking about. But I'm pretty sure it's still in effect. I know that used to be the rule,
right?
And I'm pretty sure they have not rescinded that. So
Griffin Lott commits the foul, his second, team's third. And the pass inside Ethan Walker goes up. Can't get that one to go. Lott the rebound.
First time the big guy kind of rushed it all day. He got the pass, went up. Nice block by Penich.
Yeah, made contact.
Good job by Carson. Didn't even blink or flinch because that's the official that called the technical. They're going to say all ball, but he got him with the body. Yep, that's the only call you could make, John, because he got all ball.
Second foul on Carson, first on the team.
A little bit of a Bronx cheer clap by the West Delaware fans here in attendance.
First free throw coming up is good. Is that Levi Wilson Breeze?
Kane Pavey checking back in, replacing Ryan McElrath.
39-20. Tigers will be on the road for a WAMAC Conference doubleheader at Solon Friday. Our next basketball will be Monday or Tuesday before Christmas with Creston on the boys' side. We will not see the girls until January 19th on this home floor. That's how the WAMAC has them drawn up from a conference standpoint. Made them both 39-21. Penich, Pavey. Back up top, Hoops. Gathers it, almost stolen away.
Good battle going on between Trenton Scheck and Griffin Lott.
So 6 on the shot clock, 5. Jack Hoops, Tigers got to do something here with 3, with 2. And ball knocked away, taken back. Shot clock runs dry, and West Delaware will take possession. Just the third Tiger turnover of this game. As we're better than halfway through the third quarter. Tigers by 18.
Got to be careful there, John. Tigers have had a couple of, shall we say, not quite as efficient possessions the last two. And I know you're up 18, but you don't want to, take your foot off the gas too much and let Western Delaware back in. Now a three-pointer on the way, no good, and big Ethan Walker gets the board for Grinnell.
Front court with the ball in hand is Jack Hoops. Nice pass inside, Trenton Scheck. Can't finish it. Ball still loose on the floor. Scheck takes it back. West Delaware, boy, they didn't call a tied ball. I'm a little surprised. That was tied up for a second or two. Front court for the Hawks. This is Lott. I think he put the shoulder down, but I think
we're going to call a block.
The basket must have counted. So foul on Jack Hoops. Second foul, team second.
Block charge is the toughest call in basketball, John, and it looked like he lowered the shoulder a little bit, but the official deemed that Jack also did not get,
didn't have
bumped
position.
into him. Yeah. Did not have proper, or as they say in the rule book, a legal guarding position. So he makes the basket and goes to the line for the conventional three-point play.
Lott has 12. He's 1 of 2 at the line. Tigers by 16, make it 15. Lott completes the three-point play. And West Delaware subs in. Let's see, that would be Clark Morris. So front court, Ryan McElrath. Off now to Kellen Harder back in. The ball game, number 12. Hoops, twisting, turning, layup, and no. Penich, offensive board. Can't get that one to go. Gets it back. Back out, Ethan Walker. 3-ball, big guy. Got it! No, 2-point out of 10 on the line. Sorry about that. But 12 for Ethan, and not quite a 3. That ball off the back of the West Delaware player out of bounds.
We should almost give Ethan that Poly-Ice Pizza 3 just because the big fella stepping out. And he's kind of grinning. That's got to be, if not, might be his first made three. I'm sure he maybe attempted
Well,
one.
no, it was a 2.
I know, but
yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
In his,
you're
I
right.
get it.
He
made 4
thought
of
it
them
was a
last
three.
year.
He made 4 last year. There we go. Still
Just had
good to see.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you said, had a 10 on the line. All right, dribble drive. Back out, Kellen Harder. Now to Walker. Ethan. Harder. And now to Hoops. Ethan. McElrath. Oh, Ethan, yeah, I thought Ryan may have taken an extra step. He did. And that will turn the ball over back to the West Delaware Hawks. Griffin Lott back in. Under 2 minutes to play, as you see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. And
Ryan,
Kane Pavey back in.
Ryan will recognize that when they look at the tape of this one, probably tomorrow in practice. That time the double team came from the high side. And, again, when you're being double, you know somebody's open. And Ryan tried to swing away from the contact or where the double was coming from and just took that extra step. And they'll get that and instruct him to make sure you find that open player on that double team.
Free throw line. And back out farther is Lott. Griffin driving, knocked away by Grinnell, and will stay with West Delaware. So, yeah, we'll have our next coverage, I believe, the Tiger Wrestling Tournament here. Blake Walker, Dan Kaizen will have the action here on Saturday from the Grinnell High School Gymnasium. Webster City, Bondurant Farrar among the teams here. Mount Pleasant, there's a 3 by Griffin Lott.
His 4th of the game,
16.
I believe.
What's that?
I think that's his 4th of the game.
Yes, it is. 41-27. Drive by McElrath is good. Score it. And he'll have a chance for a conventional three-point play. I have 19 for Ryan.
And Ryan McElrath will go to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Griffin Lott's 3rd foul, team's 4th.
Chance to answer that 3 by West Delaware.
Ryan looking to get back in the made free throw category, and no, it spins out. Rebound fought for. Boy, Carson Penich, great hustle. Out to Jack Hoops, a hard drive to the hoop, not there. McElrath the tip in. That's a 4-point possession, my friends.
Jack's going to say that was a pass all the way. I saw my guy Ryan there. I threw it off the backboard, and he put it up and in.
So 21 for Ryan, 3 by Lott, short. Rebound, McElrath. Ryan, nice pass ahead. Penich unable to save it. West Delaware takes it the other way. Lott, Wilson Breeze for 2. It's Wilson Breeze with a total of 4.
Up and down here this last minute or so between both teams.
As we near the end of the 3rd quarter, Tiger lead of 16. Near side, Penich. McElrath on the dribble drive. 1-on-2. Drives in, no call made. A West Delaware player falls in his wallet. 23 for Ryan. 47-29. And this will be the last shot of 3 there by Keegan Jackson. He's got 10. 47-32.
Unofficially, that is what, 6 threes in the ballgame, 7 threes for
West
Delaware?
a few. That's 7 is what I have.
Yep. Harder inside, puts up a shot blocked away.
1 second left, a 3, good if it goes. No. End of the quarter. Grinnell 47, West Delaware 32. Boys High School basketball. Grinnell Tiger action on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
(47-32) as we get set for the 4th quarter. For West Delaware, 16 for Griffin Lott. So exactly half of West Delaware's point output. For Grinnell, 23 for Ryan McElrath. About 3 off of his season high from last night. 12 for Ethan Walker, so the Tigers scores in double figures. Lead of 15, and again, West Delaware hanging around a little bit. Tigers have led by as many as 20.
Well, the 3 balls keep it a minute, John, and Tigers, they're kind of conceding that, and a couple different players have stepped up and hit that three. And again, I look for Coach Drake Scurrying in West Delaware to perhaps put on some type of pressure maybe to try to get some turnovers and close this gap.
And this fourth quarter brought to you by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there. All right, front court, Grinnell. Up top, Kellen Harder. Three-pointer, trying for his first varsity points. And front court with the basketball is Carnicle. And ball lost out of bounds by the Hawks.
Good pressure by Carson Penich that time. Anticipated the pass, got his hand on it, then bounced it off a West Delaware player's leg.
8 turnovers on West Delaware. Grinnell, by the way, through 3 quarters, just 5 turnovers. You just keep it in single digits, you're going to win a lot of ball games as far as the turnover count goes. Left-hand side, Walker, McElrath, now Penich. Back to Walker. Left side is Hoops. Underneath, Ethan. Now to Kellen Harder. Triple try. Got it! Poly's Pizza. Three-pointer for Kellen Harder.
That time he caught it in rhythm. Nice pass out by the big man Walker. Hit Harder in stride. He went right up with it. Didn't even hesitate and let it fly. You just knew it was going to go in the minute he let it go.
50-32, his first varsity points for number 12, Kellen Harder. Penich to rebound after the West Delaware miss. Tigers could get that lead up to at least 20. Made 3 would make it 21. McElrath, Harder. Back over. This is bringing a little depth here. You're seeing some players we haven't seen yet. Kane Pavey playing a little bit more. Kellen Harder in for the first time this year. Now it's McElrath underneath Walker. 3 on the shot clock, can't get it to go. Got the offensive rebound and got fouled on the way up. He'll have 2 shots from the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line with Ethan Walker.
And again, nice patience by Grinnell and great find. I believe that was Penich that passed it to him. And good patience by Ethan Walker. Last night we saw him rush those shots inside John a little bit. Tonight he gathered himself, did a couple of ball fakes, let the defense go by, put it up and in, didn't get it to go, but got his own rebound and drew the foul.
Keegan Jackson's third foul, Ethan Walker. We'll have a second shot coming. And back in, we got Lott for West Delaware. Keegan Jackson, 12. 23 is Keegan Carnicle. 11 is Conrad Smith. Second free throw, better and good. 13 for Ethan.
Probably about 7 or 8 boards to go along with that 13.
I would say that's a good estimate. There's a dribble drive. Whoa, nice reverse layup by Keegan Jackson. 12 for him. 51-34, and we're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Tigers looking to go 3-1 on the young season. You've got Penich inside, and on the entry pass low post, Ethan Walker was fouled.
I believe they got Keegan Jackson with the push.
Fourth foul and only the second on the team. West Delaware has rung up a lot of fouls here in this game. Now Seth Jackson, speaking of a lot of fouls, he's had 4 of them in about 2.5 quarters. This is an aggressive obviously they did well in football, but can't be that aggressive here on the basketball hardwood. 22, Griffin Lott picks up his 4th foul.
Well, that was a pretty obvious call. Lott didn't think so, but Hoops went to cut to the basket. Lott just grabbed him right in front of the official. Pretty easy call.
McElrath's got to get it in, and it's a 5 count on Grinnell. So the Tigers commit their 6th turnover. Well, you're up by 17. That's not the kind of turnovers you want to commit necessarily. But
and there's the thing we talked about, John. A little bit of pressure that time, all-out denial by West Delaware, and it worked. They got the turnover. Now they need to capitalize on it.
It's Conrad Smith for West Delaware. Takes it himself to the hoop. Nope, passes near his side. Keegan Jackson rims in the 3. And then he has 15. 51-37, lead down to 14. And there's a nice pass, and getting by the defense, Ethan Walker on the assist is Carson Penich. Ethan with 15.
Good seal by the big fella. Kept Carnicle off him and got the pass. Good catch. Went up strong and put it in.
53-37. You see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Shot is up, and I think Ethan Walker may have just committed his 4th foul. Team foul number 1 in this quarter. Free throws coming up for Keegan Carnicle. West Delaware hasn't been bad from the line, I guess. 3 of 6, 50%. At quick glance, first free throw makes it 4 of 7. First point for Carnicle. Kane Pavey comes in the Tiger lineup. 53-38 as we're coming up on 3 minutes gone in this 4th and final quarter. Second shot not good. Tap to the side, and West Delaware hustles it down. Carnicle, Griffin Lott. Lott the dribble drive. Nobody cut him off. He goes to the hoop, couldn't finish it. Rebound Penich for Grinnell. West Delaware staying man-to-man defense. Pavey, near side, Penich. Back up top, McElrath. Ryan on the dribble drive. Went into West Delaware player, but Hawks knock it out of bounds. Back in the West Delaware lineup, if that's number 20, that would be Paul Beswick, one of a number of first years. Never mind, he's the only first year on the team. But mostly juniors on this West Delaware squad. 3 seniors. Jack hoops the basketball.
Tigers got to shoot.
Yep, and here's Trenton Scheck doing so, but he commits an offensive foul. So Scheck commits his 2nd personal, team 2nd. Turnover on Grinnell, just the 7th. Trenton making his first start tonight. And West Delaware will move it into the front court. Coming up on halfway through the 4th quarter. Tigers by 15. And here's a drive. Here's a layup. Not there. Jack Hoops forced the issue defensively.
Good job by Jack. The defender tried to jump in and create contact. Jack pulled away. Shot blocked.
Yeah, puts up the shot. And it is recovered by West Delaware. Keegan Jackson. Front court, Conrad Smith. Dribble near side, Beswick. Back out farther. Here's a drive by Keegan Jackson out there to the side, and it is McElrath the rebound. Ryan going to take it himself. Ryan from one end to the other, can't get that layup to go. And recovered by Griffin Lott. Getting kind of ragged here in the last minute or so. Lott, here's a pass underneath. Back to Lott inside. Lott stayed forever in the paint, so it seemed, but he draws the foul.
Good ball fake by Lott, and he got the foul, I believe, on number 12 or 13, Trenton Scheck, I think.
Yes, that's his 3rd on Trenton Scheck. Team's 3rd timeout on the floor asked for, and it's Grinnell 53, West Delaware 38 timeout. We'll take it right with them on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Tigers by 15. Grinnell calling the quick timeout. And Griffin Lott, who has 16 in the game, is 2 of 3 at the line. He'll have 2 shots coming here. One of 2 Hawk players in double figures. Lott's first shot is good. 3:19, still some time here for West Delaware to make a move on Grinnell.
Look for some pressure maybe. If he would have made it, they might have jumped into it, but on the miss, they retreat back. Now they are kind of picking up 3-quarter court here.
Whoa!
That could be a flop. They had that rule in high school, too. You got to be careful if you're West Delaware.
That is Scheck. Hoops. Front court. Walker up for 2.
Nice
Walker.
seal, a nice find by Hoops. Walker was on the opposite block. He looked inside of Penich on the near side block. Then Walker flashed and was right there, and Hoops got him the ball.
Oh, we have a jump ball. Ethan Walker with good defensive effort there. Caused the tie-up. And that ball will stay with West Delaware. Back in the ball game for West Delaware. If that's 20, it's Paul Beswick. So you've got Keegan Jackson, Seth Jackson. Tigers knock it out with 2:46 left to play. Hawks of West Delaware Grinnell the lead of 16 on the Hawks.
Good defense by Grinnell. You always taught to keep your hands in the pass lane. That time the Tigers did and tipped it out of bounds. There was a guy open underneath for a layup, but knocked away.
Pass inside. This is Beswick. Block from behind. Carson Penich. Ryan McElrath the rebound. Ryan, Jack Hoops. Penich, 2.5 minutes left. Pass ahead. Hoops in the Valley of the Giants gets it off to Trenton Scheck. And Scheck, among the big guys inside, draws a foul.
Again, a good ball fake by Trenton. Knew if he went up right away, he'd probably get a block, so he gave a ball fake and then just waited for players to come up and around and land on him and do the foul.
Keegan Jackson picks up his 5th foul. And that's 4 fouls on West Delaware. Griffin Lott in for Keegan Jackson, who fouls out with 15 points. Had about 3 threes in there, did Jackson. Pass inside to McElrath. Pass the defense, lays it up, banks it in. 25 for Ryan. Tigers back up by 18. West Delaware's had their chances. And a foul before the shot on Grinnell.
Trenton Schreck, they say he grabbed the arm and held it down.
Trenton's 4th foul.
Team's 4th.
And so a pass in for West Delaware as we near the 2-minute mark of this 4th quarter. Seth Jackson near side. Near side to Griffin Lott. 3-pointer on the way. No, by West Delaware, and the rebound Grinnell.
Carson Penich, another rebound's got to be close to double figures in rebounds, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so. Hoops, near side. Up top to Penich. Say a basket here would pretty much put a bow on the show. Bounce pass low post. Scheck inside layup. No! Penich knocks it to the side. Tigers can't save it. It'll go back to West Delaware. They'll bring in some new faces. 23, Keegan Carnicle back in. 5 is Clark Morris. 30, Boston McCauley.
So Tigers going to get a win. Again, John, nice rebound win for them. Again, very frustrating loss last night, not taking anything away from Oskaloosa.
Yeah.
They played a great ball game. The Tigers were right with them there for a while, but just had a few things go awry down the stretch, and Oskaloosa pulled away. So a good win by the Tigers as they get set to take on Solon and travel to Solon this Friday night.
Nice block by Carson Penich. He's got about 2 or 3 block shots, I'd say, in this game. Kane Pavey back in. Andrew Peterson in for the first time, one of 3 Grinnell Tiger seniors on the roster. Andrew, number 30. I don't know how many teams could have beaten Oskaloosa last night. They didn't do much of anything wrong last night, period. They played very well. So a pass in for Clark Morris. So we near the 1-minute mark of this ball game. Tigers go to 3-1 and win the WAMAC Conference opener. Rebound by Kane Pavey after the miss by West Delaware. McElrath the basketball. Look out from behind. Got it poked away, but Pavey, Hoops. Up top to Trenton Scheck. Kane Pavey. McElrath. Peterson. Come on, Andrew. Yes, Andrew Peterson's first varsity points. Love to see that.
Again, good execution, John. They've done that all night offensively. A little weave out top and then hit the cutters to the basket, and Peterson laid it up and in.
Near side 3-pointer Seth Jackson is off the mark, and Jack Hoops rebounds it, and the Tigers can run this thing out. Try to get a player up here. Tigers going to go to 3-1 overall. West Delaware will look for their first conference win this Friday. They go to Benton Community, or they will host Benton Community on Friday. Tigers 59, West Delaware 39 is how this one goes. As we tell you that you're going into postgame on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Double figure 17 from Griffin Lott, Keegan Jackson 15. Grinnell had a game-high 23 from Ryan McElrath. 8 in the first half, so do the math real quickly. 15 of his 23 coming in the second half. 17 for Ethan Walker, I dare say his career high. 9 for Carson Penich, 2 for Jack Hoops, a free throw for Trenton Scheck, and Andrew Peterson with his first ever varsity basket. Tigers, except for a couple times in the first quarter, led their entire ball game. 19-11 at the quarter. It was 35-17 at half, 47-32 after 3 quarters. So the Tigers had 59 points. They scored 12 in the fourth quarter, and 39 meant they scored 7, something like that. Or no, they just scored just 7, so outscored 12-7. They had averaged 34 coming in, so just a shade above the average for West Delaware. Tigers again on the road for a girl-boy doubleheader at Solon. We go into postgame. The Tiger postgame brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate. Whether you're looking to update your insurance or purchase new, contact Marcy Swick. The Vikings back in the win column this week. Gosh, who do they have? Doesn't matter. It's been a horrible season. If it's a new home that you're in the market for, talk to Darcy, ready to place your home or for insurance. Talk to Darcy if you're placing your home on the market, looking to buy. Call Kevin Colby, 641-236-3141. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate in Grinnell. So again, Tigers.
Well, John, the Tigers, again, they came out, they were focused right off the get-go, good execution. They made an effort to get the ball inside to big Ethan Walker to get him going, and the big guy delivered, hitting his first 3 shots and finished with a nice game overall. And just Tigers rotated defensively. They had quick hands, had a lot of energy, and that resulted in that nice win that the Tigers needed, as you said, to open the WAMAC Conference.
Yeah, it looks like Carson Penich is going to join us on the Tiger post game. Number 15, who's had himself a nice game tonight, 9 points, 2 or 3 block shots. Carson, we'll get the headset on you here shortly.
Well, there we go. All right.
Carson
over here on this side, if you would, please.
All right, Carson's a senior as we put the headset on Carson Penich in the winner's circle. Tigers, nice bounce back after last night, Carson.
Yeah. We had a rough game last night, and, I think as a group we responded really well. Defense has always been a big part of what we do. The coach said if we keep it under 40 tonight, we got a real good shot at winning, and that's what we did. So we feel pretty good about bouncing back after a rough loss last week.
Talk about the mental toughness of you guys. As you said, pretty frustrating loss last night. Take nothing away from Oskaloosa. They played pretty good, but you guys know you didn't play Tiger basketball. So what was the mindset then going into tonight's game to try to correct that? Because you had a lot of good energy right from the start, made an effort to get to the big fella inside, get Walker going.
Yeah, obviously the easiest shots are the one closest to the basket, and we missed quite a few of those the past 2 games. So we had a big emphasis on that this week and this game, and we figured if we played with energy and played hard, we got some pretty good size with Walk, obviously. He's a lanky guy, so we figured if we get inside where they're maybe not as fortunate as we are, then we got a real good shot of putting some points on the board.
All right, you had 9 points. Gosh, 2 3 block shots. Defensive intent. I thought defensively, you as a team, you rebounded well tonight.
Yeah, that's also been another big point of what we do. Our 3 keys are take care of the ball, defend, and rebound. So I feel we've done a pretty good job in all 3 aspects. Yeah, we got pretty physical guys down low. So if we just box out and make sure that they're not getting any more shots than they have to, then we put ourselves in a much better chance of limiting how many points they score.
And I would say for you, in addition to all those other things, for you personally, I think that block shot, you kind of like to do that because you really make a good effort and you do a nice job staying straight up. And you like to see that get a couple block shots in the game, don't you?
Yeah, I had a really big issue the past few years of always swatting on people, and I just realized since I'm so tall, most of the time they just shoot it into me. So, yeah, I've been trying to wall up mostly, and everyone's a little shorter than I am. So, I mean, I'm fortunate that when they put it up, I got a good chance of knocking it away.
Carson, congratulations on the win. Good luck Friday at Solon. Make it 2 in a row, okay?
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Carson Pettit joining us in the winner's circle. Tigers winning tonight. Again, 59-39, win by 20. Go to 3-1 on the year, 1-0 in conference play. Chris, thanks for joining us, and we'll do this again, you and I, probably another month from now with a girl-boy doubleheader when Vinton Shellsburg comes to town, January. Well, no, we'll have the boys' game here with Creston coming up right before Christmas. All right, thanks to Dan Walker and Lori Walker, and thanks to all of you for joining us. This has been a presentation of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Good night, everybody.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.